impression, but somehow I agree that first impression is the lasting impression. So,
but
yes,
first impression is the very important impression.
Very important impression. Very important impression. This is true, absolutely true. So, I introduce Miss Lubna Malik formally, and first of all, thank you very much, Lubna, for joining us and for being so nice that you have spared some time for our students to make them learn about how to write a CV. So, Miss Lubna is an international CV writer. She is a LinkedIn profile revamping specialist, and she is a resume researcher, and she is working in this field since last 6 years. So you have a startup named as Warrior CV. So why, what motivated you, and what inspired you to keep your startup, to give your startup this name, Warrior? Where is the war?
Yeah, the concept of the war, exactly. Professionals needs the warrior who can fight for you. The professional needs the fighter. That's why I've named it as Warrior CV.
Okay, it's a nice name actually. I like it. It's a nice
Thank
name.
you.
So let's start the session. So students will keep on joining us with the passage of time, but without delaying any more time, we start the session. So Ms. Lubna, now the session is up to you. So please guide us how to write a winning CV, and how much CV is important, and how can we make a good CV our students. These are the students who are just will be starting right after a month their internships, and then they will be going towards the jobs, or maybe few of them will be entrepreneurs hiring others. So if they are going to be entrepreneurs, or if they are going for the jobs, so they must have a good idea about good CVs. So it's up
and
to
the
you
good
now.
profiles as well. If you are going into the
if
you are going to be the entrepreneurs, you need a very good profile on the LinkedIn as well. That's why it's important. Okay. Now, first of all, thank you so much, Ms. Taira, and thank you so much, IBA Punjab University, and thank you so much, IBA Punjab University Alumni Association, because they contacted me. We had a discussion over this, how we can help the entry-level professionals, or the professionals who are ready to go into the market. We had a very good discussion with the Anas, Mr. Anas, and then we decided we will have a session or a webinar with our young professionals, so that they can maximize the opportunities, to grab the opportunities when they enter into the market. They get maximum opportunities in a sense, they get more jobs. The job hunting process is very difficult, very challenging, and in this time, you understand, everybody understands, the market is really tough because of the COVID or other aspects, or the Pakistan deficit. Pakistan is going into the definite economic instability here. These are all the factors. That's why unemployment rate is very high.
Yes, true.
No, this is all. Thank you so much. This is it's my honor, because this is the most prestigious university here in Pakistan, and obviously you all students would be very talented as well, because the selection procedure is not easier, and you students, you are having the dream as a faculty in the Pakistan, because this is the most prestigious. Okay, now let's start off the session. In this session, actually, this event I have divided into two parts. In the first part of the session, I would discuss what is an effective CV, not just a CV or the resume. You need an effective, a powerful CV that would get you a maximum opportunities in the market where you want to hunt. Okay, please follow all the tips, and inshallah you would get the maximum results out of them. And in the second part of the session, I would share some information regarding the LinkedIn. Why LinkedIn is is most important for the professionals, because it is exclusively focused for the professionals. This is the professional online network. This is the biggest platform in the world that totally focus on the professionals. Here you can find the recruiters, here you find the business professionals, here you can find the sales professional, here you find the executives of different companies. You can easily connect with them, and the networking is very important. I would focus on that. And number two, you can do the job hunting through the LinkedIn as well. You can search for the jobs as well. And what are the tips? I would like to share a few tips that would make this process easier for you, especially the job hunting process. And in the last 10 minutes, I would invite all of you, my young professionals, come and ask the question. I would really love to ask you questions, but obviously time would be short. I will try my level best to answer maximum questions. Okay? This is all about we would discuss in this session, and I hopefully this session would be very interactive. Okay. Okay. Let me share a few slides with you that I've prepared for an effective CV. This platform is new for me, but hopefully
it's really convenient, just like Zoom.
Yes, it's like Zoom, but okay. Please let me know if it is visible to all of you.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. It's fine now? Oh, sorry. It's fine now?
Yes, it is fine, yes.
Oh my God. All the files are visible now. Okay, let me check. Okay. This is my introduction, and what we are, these are the two sections. We will focus on the writing an effective CV, and number two, the LinkedIn profile optimization. How LinkedIn profile optimization will smooth your process of the job hunting. Okay, let's start off the first session. Everybody, this is the biggest challenge. Everybody is reading 98% CV. This is the research, and the research statistics shows 98% CVs are rejected and only 2% get interview calls. Please don't panic. But this is the harsh reality. Just like the COVID pandemic, this is the harsh reality. Now, I would like to help you guys. What are the stages? What are the tips? What are the steps you should avoid to fall into the 98% category? You should have to fall into the category of 2% so that you get maximum numbers of interview calls. Just follow my instructions, and your chances of getting the interview calls would be high. I would have a detailed discussion about this. Okay. Now, every CV has to pass through a different 3 stages. There are 3 basic stages. Actually, these are the objectives of every CV. Every professional must understand these stages before crafting a CV, before posting a CV, and before expecting an interview calls from the recruiter. Okay, because so many professionals complain they have submitted hundreds of CVs, but they didn't get a single interview calls. I will discuss all the do's, all the don'ts you have to follow. Okay, stage number 1 is you need a CV, you need a powerful CV that captures the attention of the hiring manager in first 6 seconds. Okay, these first 6 seconds are very important. These are the crucial, and I call these 6 seconds as a 6-second challenge. What's the reason? The research shows that every recruiter takes an average 6 to 7 seconds to decide on whether the CV has to be accepted or this has to be rejected. This should be considered more or just turned it down. Okay, that's why the 6-second time period is very important. And in this 6 seconds, your CV has to capture the attention of the hiring manager. Okay, the stage 2. When your CV passes the stage 1, you enter the stage 2. In the stage 2, you need a CV that stands you out in the crowd of hundreds and even thousands. Okay, a generic CV doesn't stand out in the crowd. You know, market is very messy. There are hundreds and thousands of professionals for a single job. That means competition is very tough. Competition is very high. You need a you need a very unique, not a unique, but you need a powerful a CV that stands you out in the big pool of the competitors. Okay, now when your CV stands out, you comes to the stage 3. In the stage 3, your CV, if your CV doesn't get you interview calls, that means your CV doesn't work for you. If your CV gets you the interview calls, then your CV works. Okay, in the stage 3, I would discuss what are the tips. In fact, I would share 2 tricks that would help you to pass the stage 3, and that would get you the maximum interview calls. Okay. Okay, let's discuss the stage 1. Stage 1 is the capture the attention of the recruiter in first 6 seconds. I have explained you the 6-second challenge in great details. I think if you have more questions regarding this, you can ask me. Okay. Now the question is how your CV would capture the attention of the recruiter in this short time period. Now, the relevant information. You need the relevant information. You write down the relevant information on your CV. Irrelevant information doesn't work for you. You should be very concise regarding the information. Go through the job vacancy or the job post that you are going to apply for. Give a detailed read to this job post and highlight the points what the recruiter is asking for. What is the requirement of this job? Okay, that is the relevant information a recruiter wants to know. If that information, that questions are answered into your CV, that means it will immediately capture the attention of the recruiter. If you don't add those information, obviously, recruiter would not give the much attention to the content you have written in your CV. Okay. Number 2, obviously, the visuals have a very good impact. Obviously, there is a page. If there is a content, there is a single visual on your CV. So then a visual captures the attention of the reader immediately, and that would be the first source of grabbing the attention. That's why if you put up your photograph on your CV, that should be very professional looking, very professional looking. Please don't add selfies. Your photograph should be high resolution picture. The background should be plain. There should not be a big building. You don't have a pose like a model, or you don't have a car in your background and you are having the picture and putting this sort of picture on your CV. It doesn't look professional. You are going to be a professional. That's why a recruiter expect from you a bit majority in a sense. He or she wants he or she are going to be hired the professionals, okay, not the models, until or unless you are into this field. Okay, I would suggest you Your attire should be very formal. The male should be in the coat and tie. That's our formal dress, and the females should look nice, and very decent personalities should be portrayed in the photograph. There should not be a very full photograph. There should be a headshot. A small headshot would be enough on the CV. I would like to share a very interesting information regarding the photographs. कुछ लोगों ने अपने वलीमा की पिक्चर्स अपने सीवी और लिंक्डइन पे लगाई हुई हैं, कुछ लोगों ने अपने एंगेजमेंट इवेंट्स की पिक्चर्स लगाई हुई हैं, कुछ लोगों ने अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ हैंग आउट कर रहे हैं उनकी पिक्चर्स लगाई हुई हैं. प्लीज डोंट डू दिस. This is not acceptable from the recruiter. Actually, guys, we have to see we have to evaluate you have to evaluate your CV from the lens of the recruiter. आपको जो अच्छा लग रहा है वो आपने नहीं करना, जो रिक्रूटर को अच्छा लग रहा है वो आपने करना, और इसी से आपको रिजल्ट मिलेंगे. ठीक है जी. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द प्रोफेशनल लुकिंग फोटोग्राफ. आपकी हाई रेजोल्यूशन पिक्चर्स होनी चाहिए, और प्रोफेशनल वन इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग, that's very important. You must wear a nice smile on your face. Without smile, I think a picture, a CV with a good smile, headshot, give the more results. Okay, that's why always wear a good smile. You are an energetic professional. Show yourself you are an energetic professional. You are very active. You communicate very well. Your verbal skills are very good. Your non-verbal skills are very good. Okay, this is all about the professional looking photograph. If you have a professional looking photograph in your CV, obviously the recruiter will give attention to your CV. Okay, number 3, what is the next that's important, that capture or that grab the attention of the recruiter? That is the skill sets. Yes, you have to add the relevant skill sets. Here the professionals do वो सारे skill sets, वो sales के भी skill sets वहाँ पे add कर देते, वहाँ पे मार्केटिंग के भी कर देंगे, वहाँ पे फाइनेंस के भी कर देंगे. मैं सिर्फ आप पे फोकस नहीं कर रही, ठीक है. अगर थोड़े से 2-3 years प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, उनके लिए भी ये खुले इम्पोर्टेंट है. दे शुड एड द रेलिवेंट स्किल सेट. इफ यू आर गोइंग टू टारगेट द जॉब ऑफ द मार्केटिंग, you should add the marketing skills. If you are going to target the job of the sales or the HR or the finance, you should add the skills relevant to that industry. Okay, that's very important. And this is all about the hard skills. Hard skills are essential to mention in your CV. But side by side, your employability skills are equally important. You should mention your employability skills. What are the employability skills? These are your soft skills. These are your communication skills. These are your presentation skills. Because the recruiting experts does not hire the machines. They need professionals with traits, with ethics, with good behaviors. The international organizations, मैंने एक जगह पढ़ा था कि international organizations कहती हैं कि skills इतने important नहीं है, skills को हम लोग खुद develop कर लेंगे, but आपके behaviors, आपके communications skills important होने चाहिए, strong होने चाहिए. हम उन professionals को hire करना ज़्यादा prefer करते हैं. That's why you should also improve your communication skills. Obviously, you are studying in a very good, in a highly reputed institute here in Pakistan. Obviously, your teachers, your professors have and they have worked on their communication skills and their employability skills, I'm sure. That's why you can mention your employability skills and the hard skills both on your CV with the confidence. And these are the skills that captures the attention of the recruiter. This is another factor. And number 4, that's if your CV is very clustered, very stuffy, and if your CV is very very colorful, then definitely it would capture the attention of the recruiter, but it would never have a positive impact. Positive impact about the CV applicant. Okay, now what should you do for the format of the CV? Format of the CV, there is no, very honestly, there is no hard and fast rule, but you should understand, you should follow a single rule. Your CV should be simple, clean, concise. Okay, black and white CVs, no worries. You can use black and white CV for my recommendation. For 100% confidence, it will work. But if you follow all the instructions side by side, what I'm sharing with you, it would this sort of CV, format CV, would give you the achievable results, you can say. And one more thing about the format of this CV. Format, you can go where would you get the format of the CV, a good format of the CV? You can go to the Google search over there. There are hundreds and thousands of CVs, but it is complicated. What suits you? Okay, that's why I've shared the rule that should be a simple, neat, and clean and concise, and all the sections should be clearly segregated. Choose the CV from the internet or wherever you want to have. CV formats are easily available. Even the universities provide you the CV formats, but the selection criteria should be this that I have shared with you. If you follow these 3 rules and avoid the avoid the points that I have highlighted with you, like the format of the CV. CV should not be very colorful, very lengthy, and skill sets should not be irrelevant. Or like there's a professional looking, there is no professional looking photograph. Obviously, you won't capture the attention of the recruiter. So follow these instructions, and your CV would definitely pass through the stage 1. Now come to the stage 2. Stage 2 is a bit critical. Definitely a bit critical. There is a big market for each industry, and obviously there is a very high employment rate. The market is getting critical day by day. In this pool of competitors, your CV has to be a standout. You have to distinguish from your competitors. Okay, how would you do this? How would you your CV would do this for you? The most important thing is you need for this stage you need an accomplishment focused CV, a CV that clearly highlights your achievements. Now the question is, what about the achievements? If you are entry-level professional, you are studying right now, what would be your achievements? Okay, obviously there would not be a big numbers and the big achievements right now. Then obviously you can mention your strength as achievements, and what would be that if you are an athlete. I give you an example. Okay, if you are an athlete, you have won marathon. Okay, you could definitely mention that strength or that winning on your CV. And obviously, many of the professionals would mention that strength as placed second in a marathon race. Many professionals do this. Many professionals state this statement into your CV. They would definitely mention, but the way they mention, but it doesn't reflect you fully. You guys are more potential. You guys are brilliant. You have to show yourself through your CV. And, that I have mentioned that stood second in marathon race, but I would differently rephrase it. But I would, if you say what would be the actual accomplishment statement, it should be converted into as one second place out of 40 teams by a powerful sports strategy. Okay, let me know how this is the statement. I can't see you right now. Okay, this statement, now this statement is very powerful. This statement is weighty because it has clearly depicted you get the achievement and you make the strategies for the achievements. And companies need strategy professionals who make the strategy because their targets are very, very clear, and they make the strategy to target those to achieve those targets. And company always appreciate to have always love to have such professionals. So this statement clearly states your strength and your achievement as well. Okay, now you can add whatever achievements or whatever accomplishment you have. You can make these sort of statements and add into your CV. Okay, in this way, there are only the accomplishments that stand out in your industry. Okay, number two, your CV should not be a lengthy one. Some professionals do have a 2-page CV, even the entry-level professionals, even who are going for the internship. I receive hundreds of CVs on the daily basis, and many of them are obviously the entry-level professional CVs as well, and their CVs exceed the 1-page CV, even the 2-page CV, and even the 3-page CV. That's my recommendation. Entry-level profession should have a 1-page CV, not to the 2-page CV. You can have a 2-page CV if there is a long list of your certifications, if there is a long list of your diplomas, if there is a long list of your skill sets. But I'm surprised, this is a very unique case. This is rare, very honestly. Now, the information, don't overload the information, filter your information, just add the relevant information. Again, I would say if you are going into the marketing field, you should, might be you have some achievements or you have interest in the sales or the finance as well, but your CV should be focused on the marketing field. Okay, collect all of the information regarding the marketing field and write down in a very concise manner in your CV. In this way, you will have a 1-page CV, and 1-page CV will definitely stand out for the entry-level professionals, not the mid-level professionals and C-level professionals. Because there is a long list of the achievements and they need more pages. Okay. This is all about how would your CV stand out among hundreds and thousands of professionals that you are targeting. Now come to the stage 3. Stage 3, you have gone through the stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Stage 3 is obviously the most critical. Now your CV needs the interview calls. If your CV doesn't get to the interview calls, you get disheartened, or obviously it doesn't work for you. If your CV has the wrong information, wrong contact information, if your CV has a wrong phone number, how the recruiter would contact you? If your CV has a wrong or incorrect email address, how the recruiter would connect you and ask you for the interview? ये हमारे पास तो मिड लेवल प्रोफेशनल्स भी आते हैं, ये उनके साथ भी प्रॉब्लम है. A few days back, a professional, mid-level professional contacted me, and he has been a client a few years back of the Warrior CV. और उसने कहा जी हमें मेरा CV अपडेट कर दे. I said okay. Then CV अपडेट करने के लिए उनसे मैंने कहा कि अपनी contact information please अपडेट करें. ठीक है. उन्होंने मुझसे जब उनसे मैंने फोन नंबर का शेयर किया, he got shocked से. वो उन्होंने कहा कि 5 साल पहले मैंने तो ये खत्म कर दिया था, इसलिए तो मेरे यूज में ही नहीं है. So this is this professional this type of behavior is totally unacceptable, and I would like to share a few statistics regarding the incorrect information or the wrong information. There is a 46% CVs are rejected on the basis of incorrect information. Their information is incorrect regarding their phone number is incorrect, or might be their email is incorrect, or these are the two basic sources of connecting with the professionals. These are incorrect, and 40% professionals are rejected due to this casual attitude, you can say. Now, what is the way how can you overcome this? If you put up the correct information or incorrect information, it's very easy. आप ईमेल एड्रेस को वहां से अपने सीवी से कॉपी पेस्ट करें और वहां से अपने ईमेल अकाउंट से किसी दूसरे फ्रेंड को दे दें और उनको कहें कि मुझे ईमेल कर दें. उससे कंफर्म हो जाएगा कि ईमेल बिल्कुल करेक्ट है, चांसेस रिजेक्शन के कम हो जाएंगे. अगेन द फोन नंबर आप उस पर कॉल कर. Okay, the next question is what contact information should be added? Most professionals ask me this sort of question. That's why I'm answering these questions, basic level questions. Your phone number should be there, your email address should be there, your location should be there, your city and your country should be there. And I would also recommend your LinkedIn URL should be also there. That's important. Okay. The second most important drawback, you can say, the recruiter, why the professionals don't get the interview calls. They don't get the interview calls, the spelling and grammar mistakes, how important. Grammar and spelling mistakes. No recruiter tolerates this sort of mistakes or errors. Okay, if your CV has some spellings mistakes or your grammar mistakes, your chances definitely, because of this reason, your chances are reduced. I would like to share a few statistics regarding this. 60% recruiters get CVs with spelling and grammar mistakes, and out of them 81% CVs are rejected on the basis of this single reason. So please, professionals, double check or triple check your CV on all these parameters, and definitely if you follow all these instructions, you will get maximum number of opportunities and you will get your desired job. You will get a best job in the best company in the world. Okay, this is all about this is all about the CV. Now I think we should move to our next part that is regarding the LinkedIn. LinkedIn, what's the LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a networking platform, is a social networking platform exclusively for the professionals. Okay, the most important thing is 80% recruitment across the world is being done through the LinkedIn. That's why it's very important to have to create an account on the LinkedIn and create a profile that is fully optimized, so that your ranking on the LinkedIn improves and your visibility to recruiter improves. I just want to share a few data, even a few facts and numbers with you, why LinkedIn is so important. LinkedIn has 738 million members across the world. It's a very big number. It's a huge number. And the 40 million people use LinkedIn to search for jobs each week. That means LinkedIn is a good source of job hunting as well as job hunter. It's equally important for the job hunting and the job hunters as well. Three people are getting their jobs on the LinkedIn. It's a good platform. That's why it spends some time on the LinkedIn. And next, 55 million plus companies listed on the LinkedIn. This is a huge number of the companies. There are one of the best and the biggest, largest companies on the LinkedIn. So it's a good chance you can connect with your professionals. You have knowledge about those companies. You can have a networking with those professionals, and obviously the networking gives the result not sooner but the later. Definitely, you will get the results of the networking. Okay, you will understand the company environment, company culture. That's important, and LinkedIn can help you. By connecting with these sorts of professionals. Next, LinkedIn saw a 55% increase in conversation among connection in 2020. You know, 2020 is a very critical time period in the of the world, and obviously the pandemic is here, and the 50 it's heartening. Professionals spend a constructive activity during this time period. They increase their networking on the LinkedIn, and that is increased 55%. That's a very good ratio. And obviously the network community that you have built in this time period, it would give a long-lasting impact in your professional life. Next, content creation on LinkedIn increased 60% in 2020. Obviously, if you are good in writing, your skill is good, you can come to the platform of the LinkedIn, and you can publish your articles, you can publish your research even over there. It would be good. That would be visible and might be that research or your views would be visible. A good professional who can offer you more opportunities, more good opportunities across the world. There is no restriction of the borders. This world is a community. This world is like a house here. Okay, there is no restriction there. You can connect anybody over there. Okay, next, LinkedIn live stream increased by 437% in 2020. 437%. Now you can have the live videos, like a live session on the LinkedIn. And you can learn a lot from them. Very good professionals, influencers are having the live sessions on the LinkedIn. Definitely, if you join those sessions, you will learn a lot from them. You not be restricted in this region or in this country. Your thoughts would be expand, your horizon would be big. You will start thinking big. That's important. If you think big, definitely you will struggle for the big. This is all about the statistics of the LinkedIn that I want to share with you. That's very important to know. Hopefully, all of you guys have the LinkedIn profile already, and now it's important. You have to optimize your LinkedIn profile. It's not. It's very easy to create an account like the other social media accounts on the LinkedIn, but you have to optimize it. That's important. That would give you the benefits. And this is all the data that I've explained to you earlier. This is the graphic. You can say I took it on the website of the LinkedIn. LinkedIn shared it recently. Now come to the LinkedIn profile. Yeah, I have randomly selected it, guys, and hopefully it's very good. Now I will discuss what should be each section. I would discuss the each section, not in very detail because we are running short of the time, I think. With a good speed, I would explain that's important for you to optimize. That's important for you to have the knowledge about the LinkedIn. Now, again, when any visitor, any recruiter, any professional visit any LinkedIn profile or your LinkedIn profile, the visuals captures your attention. There are two visuals that's very important: the background and your photograph. Regarding the photograph, I have given a detailed tips regarding your photograph. What should be what sort of professional looking photograph is actually, and you should have a professional photograph on a professional platform. That's my recommendation. Okay, but never forget, wear a very good smile. A nice smile on your face. It reflects many things. It reflects energy. It reflects life. You are young. You are energetic. Okay. And now the background. Obviously, this professional is a chef. He's from the food industry. That's why he put up the relevant background photo like this. But I have observed there are many professionals who don't use the background picture. Okay, but it's very important. If you don't, it's desirable if you have. There is no compulsion, but it's desirable if you put up a background picture. Background picture reflects your strength as well. If you don't have a picture, you don't have the image, just write down your strength and take the screenshot or take the image and upload there. It's very easier. Okay. Okay. Next, your name is important. Write down your name. Okay. Next, the title.
Lubna, sorry for the interruption, but are you moving your slides?
No, I'm not moving your slides. I'm just showing you a LinkedIn profile.
We can't see the profile that you are sharing with us. So can you please stop presenting the slides and present that link? So you will find present the tab if you are sharing with us the LinkedIn profile.
Okay, I'm going to share an image. I think it would be visible to do. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this experiment. There was silence throughout. In the previous sessions, I have a very introductive, that's why it would be a bit...
Actually, we kept quiet. Like after that, okay. Once you are done with the section, we'll open the...
Because we are running short of the time as well, because it's 12:25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just doing this. I have a shot. Okay.
Meanwhile, the students, if you have any questions or you want to ask anything to Ms. Lubna regarding CVs, you may ask once she completes.
Okay, now can you share this image?
No,
it's a small image, but I'm expanding it right now.
We can see something on the screen, but it's not clear. Yeah, it's clear. It's better now.
It's clear now. It's clear now.
Clear now. Yes.
Actually, I have selected a random. It's not good if I go to the LinkedIn and show up. It's not ethical because that addressed URL of the professional are also visible to everybody. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's visible now.
Yes, it's visible. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah. Okay, okay, and now I have discussed the background in that profile. The professional put up the background, but in this professional didn't put up the background, but I have given you the information. But many of the professionals don't put up the background. But I have given you the tip that if you highlight your strengths, write down your strengths and show it up here as a background, it would give a good impact, especially for entry-level professionals. Okay, regarding the picture, I've given you the information. That should if you don't put up the headline or write something in your headline section, then LinkedIn randomly choose the first job title. First job role comes over here, but my preference is, my recommendation is, you should mention your title, what sort of professionals you are, and plus you should mention what value you can add to the organization that would hire you. Okay, how would you help the organization? What sort of passion you have? In that sense, you can add into the headline section. It would give you the good results, and definitely it would get the capture the attention of the recruiter as well. Now come to the section of the about section. This is the summary of the. Here, this part is very important. This part is very important. The background, picture, headline, and the summary. About section. In the about section, there is a limit. You can not write down a long summary of your professional career. Just I think maximum 300 words you can add into this section. But that should be very. You can say it would be your pitch, your business pitch. You can say you have to win that pitch. And that's the summary section. You have to follow that. Okay, here you can mention your skills, your strengths, your obviously your employability skills in a brief manner, in a concise way. You can mention. Here the feature section is very important. Here you can upload if you have done some the professional. This professional has done this. Yeah, if you have some sort of certifications, online certifications, or like this, you can upload the link here, and the certifications would be here. And or you can directly upload your all the certifications or courses here. That is the procedure to for the fully optimization of the LinkedIn. Okay, it's done. Now the experience section comes. Definitely, you are the professionals. I think some of you have done the I think some of you have done the internship. If you have done this sort of internship, you can enter into the experience section. As you get complete your internship, as you get the first job, it's mandatory to update your LinkedIn profile, especially the experience section. Okay, in the experience section, you have to share all of the correct information. This information must tally with your CV. If there is a contradiction, then it would be difficult for the recruiter which information should be trusted, or which information is the fake, or which information is the truth. Okay, you will lose the chances of getting the job. Okay, now and again, enter the correct information, concise information, and this information should tally with your CV. And this is all about the experience section. It would be easier for you guys to complete this experience section. And then comes the education part. Definitely, you can add your education. Some professionals do a mistake by entering the wrong time span, the wrong numbers, years, you can say. Okay, please correct all of the dates correct in the education sector. Education section. Then comes the section of the licenses and certifications. All your certifications you have done in the pandemic time period, or hopefully you have polished many professionals were doing online courses. You can add all of them. It would create a good impact. And then comes the skills and endorsement section. It's very important, the skills and endorsement sections. Skill section, your top skills, top 3 skills should are immediately visible to the recruiter or the visiting the professional who is visiting your LinkedIn profile. These 3 skills definitely capture the attention of the every other professional who is visiting. Okay, these 3 skills should directly target to the industry where you are interested in. Okay, then comes the endorsements. Endorsements, my recommendation is ask your friends, ask your teachers, ask your professors, please endorse yourself on the LinkedIn. It will improve the ranking of your students on the LinkedIn. And definitely recruiter would show more interest in those professionals who have endorsements for their teachers, from their counterparts, from the heads of the industry, or like this. Try to get maximum endorsements on the LinkedIn. Each skill section would get 99 endorsements maximum. You can have more than that, but on 99 is visible. 99 plus is visible. Next comes the accomplishment section. You can add your language, whatever is your language. You can speak well. You can mention that. But in this profile, one section is missing. That is the recommendation sections. The recommendation section is also important. Professionals who are looking for the who are in the process of the hiring, they also have a look at the recommendation section. Recommendation section is important because who is recommending you? That's most important. So behave good. Work passionately. Definitely your seniors would recommend you on your LinkedIn. Okay, and request them give a few lines on the LinkedIn. It would definitely boost your LinkedIn profile. This is all about the LinkedIn profile. That if you follow all this This is all about the LinkedIn profile, and we have done the CV, how you can have an effective CV, job-focused CV. Okay, this is all about this. Now I think we should move towards the question answer session.
There are few questions in the chat box. So although you have explained it, but a student has asked what should be the accurate length of CV, 2 or 3 pages. You have answered it. Length of CV.
Exactly. I've explained for the entry-level profession, there should be a one-page CV. Obviously, as you get more experience, you are adding the roles. Definitely, you will move towards the 2 or even 3 pages CV.
But for an entry-level job, you recommend the CV should be 1 page.
1 page CV.
Okay. Another student has asked optimization of profile means. So if you can explain meanings of the word optimization. LinkedIn
actually, okay. I have explained you, first of all, optimization increases. If all the sections are there on the LinkedIn, all the sections you have filled out, definitely you will get the 100 from the LinkedIn. And this optimization fill out, what I have explained to you in the details, this optimization will improve your ranking on the LinkedIn. It is exactly like the Google ranking. Everybody wants to, every website spends $100 or thousands of dollars to get at the top ranking in the Google. Exactly this happens. If the recruiter search on the LinkedIn, definitely the first 10 searches are important. He would never go down to look for the professionals. That's why you have to improve your ranking. You have to be more visible to the recruiter, and this optimization means you have to fill out all the sections in the LinkedIn.
Okay, thank you. Another question, should work experience certifications, for example, internships, also be added on LinkedIn?
Sorry, I lost you.
Work experience certifications like internships should also be added on LinkedIn if a student has
Yes,
done internship somewhere.
yes, yes, yes. All the certifications, all the courses, all the diplomas, online courses. Students usually are involved into the freelancing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can
Mm-hmm.
mention over there because right now you don't have any experience, but you can
Mm-hmm.
reflect that you are not wasting your time. You are
Okay.
utilizing your time in the best manner.
Mm-hmm. The students, you can turn your mics on and ask directly, even if you want to ask any question. There is one more question. Is it important to write academic projects? The students do academic projects during each semester. So, how much projects there should be on the CV, or shouldn't be there any project? What do you recommend?
Okay, you should be selective into that project.
Mm-hmm.
Some projects where that are featured in the big organization that featured in the leading newspapers. You can say if you have such sort of achievement, definitely you should highlight those projects. But the final year projects should be there. Final year
Mm-hmm.
projects are very important.
Mm-hmm. In
But if you
BPA,
have
there is
more than
internship. Mm-hmm.
it would not be, it would be difficult to accommodate or in a single page CV.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, the most relevant projects.
Okay. One of our students has asked for your email to get his CV evaluated. So, can you share your email ID, and then obviously you must be charging for evaluation of CVs because you
No,
have started?
no, it's a free of cost for the
Okay.
evaluation. It's a free of cost.
Okay.
My email address is info at warriorcv.com. Or you just go to the website of the Warrior CV, and you
Mm-hmm.
can directly upload. There is a tab of the upload, and you can
Mm-hmm.
upload your CV over there. It would be easier, I think.
I hope all have got the message that go to the website of Warrior CV and there is
Yeah,
a tab to upload the CV. So
upload.
go
Yeah.
there and upload the CV. Otherwise, I have written the email ID here. So the better option she has shared. Uh, if you allow me, I share a CV with you of a student of a random CV I share with you. So can you right now evaluate and tell us, okay, where are the deficiencies? In 10 seconds only. You take 10 seconds and tell us is a good CV or not. May I
Nadia,
may I share?
yes, you please share because I missed that. That's why I'm laughing.
Okay, I just shared. Okay, this is a CV. I have changed the name to ABCD
Sure.
to hide the identity of the student. So, is it a good CV?
It's an average level CV.
Okay, so what are the deficiencies in the CV?
Every that's very small fonts. Anyway, that's this professional has mentioned the objective. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't recommend to have the objective over there because here in objective you are expressing your own desire. Okay, your own
Mm-hmm.
desire. I want a challenging environment. I want a challenging opportunity in your organization that would
Mm-hmm.
challenge this. I think that would be mentioned in this objective as well. That's not visible for me clearly, but I
Mm-hmm.
hope it would be. But very honestly, in the discussion, I said recruiters are not interested in what your desires are. They are interested in what benefit you will give to the organization, this organization, what would value you will add into his or her organization. That's why you should target that aspect. You should mention your strengths. Yes, I have this. I have this trait, and I have the capacity to strategize the things. I have the team building skills. You can mention those strengths. That would be better. And a professional profile, definitely 3 pointers are mentioned there. That would be okay. I think education sector is there. and the voluntary experience, work and experience, definitely these 2 points should be rephrased. I have given you the examples very clearly. I think clear examples of the like won the second position in the marathon. You have to rephrase those terms, and it would definitely get the attention of the recruiters, because it would be the proof that you have these strengths. And references, there is no need of the references. There should not be. Here, the professional have not mentioned any course or like this, certifications and any curricular activities. Because the entry-level professionals, recruiter expect these sorts of things. If you have the extracurricular wins, you should mention over there. Don't hide anything from the recruiter. This would be your strength. Okay. Your mic is off. No, Tyra, your mic is off. I can't hear you. Your mic is off.
Oh, okay.
Your mic is off.
All right.
It happens. It happens in live sessions.
When we are so much engaged, it happens then.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is that this information has been put in professional profile. Is it right to put it in professional profile? You are actually the CV writer has hidden all the information where fast learner, actively participating.
Professional profile. You say that
the skills are mentioned there. So is
can
it
you
working?
hear me?
Yes,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Your question is, just want to confirmation. Your question is कि extracurricular activities का डाल देंगे तो ये professional profile में fit नहीं होती, ये मतलब?
मैं ये सवाल पूछ रही हूँ कि ये जिनका भी सीवी है उन्होंने ये सारा कुछ जो स्किल्स है एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर को करिकुलर उन सबको अंडर वन हेड प्रोफेशनल प्रोफाइल डाल दिया हुआ है. So is it okay? Do you recommend it?
Yes, if you have achievements in that section, then definitely you should elaborate a bit. You should explain a bit. If you don't have just you are a team member or just by passion you are doing this and have not been an international athlete or like this, you can mention those, but not in that sense. Under one heading, it would be enough.
Okay, all right. So any other questions? Any student who has a question? Lubna, it would be great if you share a CV that you think is very appropriate for an entry-level student. So that would help us, because the same thing we go. Can we find such CV on your website? Is there any?
No, there are not samples on the websites. Because it would not be easier for us. It's not ethical if we share the professionals CV with all of them and the public, like we make it public. Okay, that's where it would be difficult for that. Yes, you people can share, email us your CV. Definitely in the evaluation report, I would list all of the weaknesses that you have to focus on. It would be more helpful for all of you.
Okay, so CV is a kind of a personal project where you should put more efforts and make it to work 3 rules that you have told us, shared with us. So sorry for this, my baby's here, so we kept him locked for an hour, but it's enough.
Yeah, it's 12:45.
So any other questions from any student? No questions? Okay. So one student has said, thank you very much, a wonderful session and very informative. And it was actually a quite informative session. So thank you very much, Lubna, for your time. You spared the time for our students and you shared your knowledge, worthy knowledge that you gain out of your experience, obviously. So we are very, I'm feeling honored to have you, and we learned. I myself learned a lot from your session. So I hope the students must have. Thank you very much. I will share the recordings with you of this session, and we'll share the recording with all the students also. So it's a good opportunity to get your CVs evaluated free of cost from a CV expert, Ms. Lubna.
Yeah.
So she is very kind and nice, and she will evaluate your CVs. So I hope you will be bombarded with a lot of CVs in some time, because the students are ready to enter into the market. So they will definitely want a CV evaluate हो जाए. So thank you very
Okay.
much, Lubna, on behalf of IBA, on behalf of all my dear and lovely students, on their behalf, I'm really thankful to you. Thank you very much. Had a good
Okay,
session.
thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Lubna. Allah Hafiz.
Bye.